We discussed code implementation, real world use cases, global infrastructure, Amazon availability regions, how Amazon gives us low latency, reduced latency, and Amazon storage techniques. In this video, we will discuss applications and best practices of AWS. Key AWS applications: web hosting, big data, and artificial intelligence, machine learning like Redshift, SageMaker, and Kinesis. Enterprise IT and migration: VMware on AWS, Migration Hub, Internet of Things, serverless computing like Lambda, IoT Core, disaster recovery and security, Amazon Web Services backup, and Guard Duty. AWS Compute Services: Elastic Compute Cloud, also called as EC2, Virtual Services, Lambda, Serverless Computing, Elastic Beanstalk, PASS for app development, ECS, EKS, Container Management, Docker and Kubernetes. S3, Scalable Object Storage, EBS, Elastic Beanstalk and EFS, Elastic File Storage, Block and File Storage. RDS, Managed Database, MySQL as PostgreSQL, uses DynamoDB. RDS here it means relational database. DynamoDB, no SQL database. DynamoDB doesn't need an SQL or PostgreSQL or MySQL. It runs on its own. That is DynamoDB. AWS networking and security. VPC, Virtual Private Cloud, Isolate Cloud Network, Route 53, DNS domain and domain management, AWS Shield and WAF, DDoS for AWS Shield and WAF are very useful for security. It inspects and guards for the DDoS and DDoS attacks from any outside user. IAM, Identity and Access Management, user permissions. In using IAM, we can give anyone permission as a root user or for readable only files, or we can also give a permit any user to read, write, and move the file. IAM is very useful in networking and security for the AWS. AWS DevOps and CI/CD tools. AWS Code Pipeline, automated CI and CD. Code build and code deploy, build and deploy apps. Cloud Formation, infrastructure as a code, that is also called as IAC. AWS CDK, programmatic cloud provisioning. AWS in AI, that is artificial intelligence and machine learning and analytics. Amazon SageMaker, build and deploy machine learning models. Amazon SageMaker is used to deploy and train machine learning models. Like if we want any AI or machine learning tools to detect an image or to detect a video, we have to train the machine learning, or we have to train the model to with a large set of data sets, and Amazon SageMaker makes it easier. Recognition is used for video and image and video analysis. In the same way as the SageMaker, this is also used. We have to train the model. QuickSight, business intelligence. Kinesis, real-time data streaming. Like the Netflix uses Kinesis to data stream real time. Like YouTube Live. YouTube doesn't use AWS, but many other Prime Video uses real-time data streaming. NASA uses real-time data streaming for its satellite generated images. In this way, Kinesis is very useful. AWS best practices: cost optimization, use AWS Cost Explorer and reserved instances, implement auto scaling. Security and follow compliance, follow least privileges like IAM policy, enable multi-factor authentication. In the same way like Google uses to multi-factor authentication for any Gmail or any drive we are accessing. high availability and fault tolerance. Because of the AWS regions and region edge locations, we have high availability and fault tolerance for AWS. Deploy across multiple AZs availability zones. Use load balancers, ALB and NLB. Monitor and logging. CloudWatch performance monitoring. CloudWatch is something it watches over the cloud for any attacks or any uh, wrong going on with in the cloud. CloudTrier audit logs, like it is a personal auditor for everything that's going on in cloud, like any transactions or anything. AWS case studies. Netflix runs on AWS Global Scalability, like for using Kinesis for live streaming the videos. Airbnb uses AWS for data analytics and storage. NASA leverages AWS for space research and application artificial intelligence. Thank you. In the future, we will discuss you in detail in the AWS console using in real time. Thank you.